Christ, James.
Still the raw control.
Posted Dad not being happy earlier. What?
Stricken down.
Taken. Someone asked if you're okay.
I'm good, thank you.
It's Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage making out. I don't think I'm mandatory for them.
I just want to point out, these are the people that call us flag shaggers. How many flags you got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13 flags. Oh, 14 if you count the other one back there.
Didn't know you could count that high.
Some of us did spend quite a long time in education, thank you very much. Even though that's not a sign of intelligence, as many of you university students will know. Isn't that funny? They always come from an argument of authority. Oh yeah, I've got a university degree, I know more than you. It's not a sign of intellect. That's why you'll find 80% of university lecturers are left wing. They're left wing and they're stupid. But let's talk about immigration, because you're all there supporting immigration. And what I will say is, the next month I will be coming to the University of East Anglia and I will be debating you all. So if anyone wants to see me there, if anyone wants a chance to discuss with me on camera, completely raw, unedited, I will debate immigration with you and I will win because I come from a position of logic. It makes no sense. Absolutely zero sense that you would accept millions of unvetted, undocumented, illegal immigrants into the UK. Zero sense whatsoever.
Huh?
We're not illegal migrants, are we, mate?
Kiss my ass.
If you're a genuine refugee, as many people may know, my granddad took in Ukrainian refugees. But they abide by our culture, our laws. It's mostly women and kids. It's not millions of men. What are they saying now? 75% men? It's probably higher than that. But that's what they're saying, right? How can you accept that? Mostly men. Where are the women and kids? Those are the real refugees. Why is it only men coming over in the boats? Coming in and flocking into these 4-star hotels. No response?
Silent demo.
It's a silent demo. Well, we can tell the public then, can't we? Deport the illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Take back our country, take back our culture, take back our heritage. This is Britain, the UK. You look at Parliament from, let's talk about Africa, right? The Parliament in Africa, comprised of all Africans. You come to the UK, and the UK Parliament's also comprised of mostly Africans, Somalians. What makes me a fascist? What makes me a fascist? I'm a fascist because I want illegal immigrants out of the UK.
No way!
Because I want British people first. Many people online make comments about my teeth. Yes, I read them all. And many people will know the struggle of getting a dentist appointment in the UK. There are no NHS dentists left. None. In fact, you've got to pay £69 appointment. Pardon? There's cuts to austerity. They're spending £15 billion a year on immigration. £15 billion. And a lot of people want this money to come from farmers, especially Labour. They're increasing the tax on farmers. They're increasing the tax on farmers in order to meet their budget. Meanwhile, all they've got to do is cut the £15 billion given to immigration. That's all they've got to do. Talk about austerity. Cut the funding to immigrants.
Because Trump stopped the fucking war.
What did he say? Yeah, exactly.
Let's get rid of them.
You're the fascist. You're the fascist. He's done a Nazi salute. He's done a Nazi salute.
Stalin kill.
Wanker, wanker, wanker,
What about our history? What about you? What about our history? You're about?
Because we're against the eradication of our country.
Who's been around for more than 1,000 years, sorry?
Yeah, my life. Mine? No, it's my life.
Not criminals!
Okay, that's a fair point. So what he's saying is that for thousands of years, we've accepted refugees. That's fair enough, right? But we've accepted them at a very minuscule rate as compared to what we are doing now, right? It was a very minuscule rate what we were accepting refugees. We also accepted skilled migrants. Those skilled migrants comprise our NHS. I accept that. What I don't accept is importing millions of people who are not required to work. They don't provide a tangible asset to the UK. All they do is they take money from us. They take money from us to get put in these hotels. Where is the benefit to doing that? I pay quite a bit of tax, thank you very much.
Why are they allowed to break in the country when there's people legally doing it? And they're pushing in the
I am upset about that. I don't think many of us here support Farage. Right? I don't think many of us support Farage.
None of us support Farage.
You're right. So there are people on the right who are also increasing taxes. But at the moment, Wales has been led by Labour since 1999. And now you've got the UK government also being led by Labour. If we want money, all we've got to do is cut the £15 billion we are giving to illegal immigrants who don't provide them to the UK. If we want to import engineers...
The people who are causing you to suffer are the people who are in charge of the corporations who are lobbying the governments to not pay tax. They're the ones who are
What, including Elon Musk, who paid, what was it, a couple $100 million? It's a fallacy. They do pay more tax than most people earn in a lifetime.
proportionally to what they're earning.
I think I'll make a
Get on their pedestals.
If you want to come over here, well, I'll happily...
£1,000, these people are worth hundreds of millions. These people
You're not using the megaphone properly. Hold it to your mouth.
If you want to come over here, please pay you on speaker. I'm more than happy to.
You've got a microphone, I've got a speaker, I'm on my lunch.
Yeah, but mine's louder.
We can't hear it.
Mine's louder. If you want to debate me, I'm more than happy to have a debate with you. See, here's this handler who comes along, tells not to engage in a debate. If he... Right. The reason that wars happen, the reason the marriages fall apart, the divorce happens, etc., is because conversation is not happening. Conversation is not happening. If someone wants to come and discuss with me, that's not your place to tell them otherwise.
None of us are interested in debating a Holocaust denier.
Questioner.
So that's not true. I didn't deny it.
You pretend
That's not
to stand
true.
on this pedestal that you care for this country. Some of your people are
You're throwing out red herrings because you can't debate me on the main topic.
At the end of the day, if you're coming from the same side that you still hate, that you pretend to hate people of colour.
I don't hate anyone.
Have a dream that
I don't hate anyone of colour. I do not hate anyone of colour. You can be white, black, yellow, green. If you're an illegal immigrant, you're going to deported.
on the same wavelength, mate.
It's a metaphor. I don't give a shit about your colour. It's about culture that is inherently brought over.
The whole point of having culture is being able to celebrate it, is being able to celebrate what the sort of people that makes Norwich Norwich. These are the people that make a welcoming city.
English
At the moment,
English culture is the only culture that belongs in England.
I am from North, not
Not Islamic culture, not Pakistan culture, not Afghanistan culture.
So you're an illegal immigrant, you're going home.
What do you people do apart from instilling fear in the community?
Rubbish!
We don't
What fear?
though.
Let me explain to you. We are diluting our population at the moment. I mean, it's not all about white and black. At the moment, white people comprise 8% of the global population. And then you come over here and you call yourself minorities. You are not minorities. You are the global majority. What?
Don't shag any. What's the problem?
Exactly.
What?
Don't shag anyone that's not white. You haven't got a problem.
At the end of the day, you're...
Right, I'm not here to talk about mixed races. I'm here to talk about illegal immigration.
But at the end of the day...
No one cares. If you don't shag any, you got no problem.
If you don't shag any what?
This is a
We
non-issue.
are not the reason I can never buy a home, the reason I can never buy a home is because we flooded the UK with millions of migrants. We don't have the NHS service for it. We don't have the dental care service for it. We do not have the infrastructure to take in all of these illegal immigrants. Pardon?
Where can't you go?
I'm told I can't get a dentist appointment.
You
I
talk
cannot
about not
get a
being able
dentist
to afford a
appointment.
house. You talk
I
about
cannot
not
get a
being able
dentist
to afford
appointment.
a
I
house.
can't afford to spend £600,000
Why do you
on a...
think you can't get a dentist appointment?
You're saying about shagging migrants.
Why do
What
you
about the
think
migrants
you
that are
can't
going
get a
around
dentist
shagging
appointment?
ourselves?
Not shagging, raping.
Why can't you get a dentist appointment?
I don't think you understand cultural diversity. I don't think you'll ever have experience going anywhere
Well said, yeah. Well said.
Let's look at Birmingham, where crime is the highest it has been in the UK for centuries. Let's look at Telford, where young girls are being inducted, think of it, where young girls are being inducted into dealing gangs. Let's talk about Rochdale, Rotherham, Alton.
It's clear that we're struggling from a lack of trade.
Cultural diversity is ruining the Western Europe. Ruining. And a big part of this is fatherlessness. Fatherlessness, culture, not race, but you're making it about race.
Father who chose to marry a brown woman. We're all the better for it. We have a family of love. We come from a city of love, of people where we come together and are proud to our community. That's who you guys are.
We came from a city of love as well, love for our own people. We are fed up with British people being put at the bottom of the barrel and immigrants, illegal immigrants, being placed above them. £15 billion. £15 billion. UK, we have our own issues, our own homeless population, and they're not being put in hotels. They're not being put in hotels. But if you come over in a dinghy, you get put in one. You get free food, you get an Aspen card with money on it. How is that fair?
I can't hear her fucking doing.
Oh, but they're still hotels. They've still got a roof over
Take your
their head.
mask off, you can't.
They've still got a roof over their
Take your
head.
mask off.
Take your
Take your mask off.
Take your
Fucking mask off, you
Listen,
can't.
happily, if you want to come to debate me, I'm
Take your
happy.
fucking mask off.
Holocaust denier, nobody's interested in debating. You talk about white people being replaced.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
And there's about 8 immigrants in there, but there's only about 3 white people, and I cannot get a room because they're
You guys
taking
are
the
not
fucking
making
bed.
this city a pleasant place
Well,
for
let
anyone.
me just say, right, while migrants are being placed in hotels, you've got this gentleman who's homeless living in a forest in a tent. Do you really think that's acceptable? You've got a hotel up by the train station, a hotel in Beaufort. Do you know how many migrant hotels you've got in Norwich? 3.
What about me not being against migrant hotels suggests that I think this man should be on the streets? Absolutely, I don't think this man should be on the streets. I think it's a disgrace. However, being angry at those two things does not make them mutually exclusive. There is enough room. There are so many houses that are empty in this city.
He's a
Not because of
communist.
migrants, but
I'm not blaming it on migrants, I'm blaming it on the government for prioritising migrants over our own homeless. I am not blaming the immigrants, I'm blaming the government above them.
Why? Why are you still protesting outside migrant hotels? Why are you
That's my point.
Why are we seeing people arrested
That's exactly my
outside them?
point.
Because there are people. I'd fuck me too, but you know, that's a different story. At the end of the day, excuse me for any children who might be in the crowd, but at the end of the day, you guys will live your lives and you guys will calmly leave this earth, but your legacy will mean nothing. Norwich will stay a sanctuary city. Norwich will continue to be a sanctuary city.
Does anyone vote for Norwich to become a sanctuary city? They did not.
And it will be here until long after you're gone.
What was the last part?
That will never change.
It will never change, yes. That is tyrannical. The people should have voted on whether it became a sanctuary city. If the majority supported it, fair enough. But no one voted for it.
People have a community.
So 50-90 have no picture of the Brook Hotel and vote for, so I don't think you're the majority here. The reason that Brexit was voted, the reason that Conservatives kept getting into power, the reason that Reform is going to take the next election is because people are fed up with immigration. They are fed up with being put below illegal immigrants.
When you vote Reform, your quality.
We're not voting Reform.
I'm not voting Reform personally, but I'm voting UKIP. But this man...
Say goodbye to any dentist appointment. Say goodbye to free GP appointments. You will not get anything.
Are you kidding me? As a Labour government, I was arrested and charged with words. You call that freedom? The amount of us have been arrested under Labour for words and opinions and protesting. You're now...
You guys are sharing this whole diatribe on Facebook about this guy who said hurty words and went to prison for it. And I can't remember the name of him, and I don't care for him because he's going to die forgotten anyway. At the end of the day, he was advocating for migrant hotels. He was advocating for safe, quiet places where people live.
I'm not talking about him. I was arrested for saying foreign filth in relation to foreign pedophiles. You think guys should be arrested and look at prison time for that?
Were you not arrested for denying the Holocaust?
No!
But he didn't.
That never happens!
Because he didn't deny the Holocaust.
What words were they?
So basically, a lot of people are saying that white people rape as well. And I said, yes, that is the case. If we've got a massive issue in this country with white people committing rape, then why do we need to import more of the same? Foreign filth is not calling all immigrants foreign filth. I would never do that. It was referring to foreign pedophiles. Should I be arrested for that?
That whole group that would be coming here are rapists.
No, he wasn't. Not in the
I didn't say that.
context.
No, that's not what happened.
Not in the context. Not in the context.
No, in the context, I just explained that's what happened. In the context of what...
If you don't know what they're
No,
like,
I
then how
don't.
can you make that assumption?
I wasn't talking about immigrants, I was talking about the pedophiles who were coming over, right? Foreign filth in relation to foreign pedophiles. You don't know who these men are.
You're not differentiating.
Because you don't know anything about them. They throw their documents overboard. They could be fleeing the government from wherever they came from, for raping kids. How do you know who they are?
How do I know about how do I know about any of you guys?
Because we've all follow Claire's law against me, follow Sarah's law. You'll know exactly what I've been charged and convicted with, yeah? You know who I am. It would be in the mainstream news if I was convicted of an offence like that. Mainstream news, right? These men who are coming over, you don't know anything about them. Nothing.
There we go. So why should I trust you guys coming into the city centre, but not, I don't know, the rest?
Because you can find a
What
cell
happened in
on
some
someone.
cities about coming to the country, which will allow anyone to walk into your home.
It's a space where we want to feel safe in our community.
I want to feel safe in my community.
So do I, but it's not refugees that are making me feel unsafe.
How am I making you feel unsafe? I'm having a discourse with you.
You're not being funny. You're playing music like Don't Stop the Riot.
It's a joke.
I see you people on the videos that you publish publish on your TikTok outside to intimidate people in the community who take
I don't, listen mate, I don't intimidate anyone. I don't intimidate anyone. I'm not for that. I am for conversation.
I don't care, because none of you people are going to make me live in fear, because this is my
Well,
home.
Then why are you here?
we don't want you to live in fear. That's the point.
That is what you're doing. And when you develop basic empathy, you kind of realise that what you're doing
Right,
is...
you're wearing masks. You're wearing masks. I've had a bunch of you come up to me and almost physically assault me at the University of East Anglia, right? We have never acted like that with you. You're all wearing masks. All of us are here in British flags. And you're saying we're the intimidating ones. While you walking past calling us fascists. Who are really...
That's what it is.
Who was it that stole the bike? Who was it that...
That was not me and I don't condone
None of
that.
us, trust me, it wasn't,
This
we're not
is
part of
the
it.
system. I do not condone the stealing of that bike. I've spoken to him about it, right?
I apologise then.
There's nothing to do with me.
We're not part of it anymore.
At the end of the day, this on this side is what makes Norwich Norwich. You guys are...
Are you kidding me?
Are
you kidding me? Everyone has walked past and joined our side. Look at this. These people have joined our side. This is Norwich.
He's an onlooker, don't bring him into it. He's an
I'm not
onlooker.
about you guys. I'm just talking about in general, right? This is Norwich.
We are the people who make this city Norwich. You are trying to make this dream people who should feel welcome here. Norwich is for everyone. And you guys are going to, like I said, you guys are going to live your life. You guys are going to come onto this earth and leave it. And your legacy will mean nothing. Nothing.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Nothing.
Who are you? Are you talking about my legacy, mate? Yeah. So, let me ask, you mentioned is it your mother who's an illegal immigrant or your dad? One of them was illegal, you said, didn't he? Right? So, this is a difficult question, right? People who are born here, do we deport them as well? And unfortunately, in order to maintain the integrity of the UK, I say we have to.
And family.
Not all of them, that's not all of them. I don't want the UK 100% white. Don't get me wrong on that, right? I would never say that.
You clearly want to preserve what your idea of whiteness is. Because you're talking about...
I want to preserve my cultural identity, yes.
Right, I'm not being funny, but like, I'm hot. Right,
Do you want to preserve your cultural identity? Do you want to preserve yours?
From is Brazil. There is still a very large population of white people there, as long as black people, as much as brown people, as much as people of all
Are they the
different...
majority or the minority?
White and
You want to preserve your cultural identity as much as I want to preserve mine. And I'm not going to apologise, and I'm not a fascist, for saying that I want the UK to be the UK. We cannot control these levels.
This country to be this country again. What about its culture are you so proud of?
Well, you want to, so I'm assuming there you're trying to bring me up on, oh yeah, we colonised so many other countries.
I want to know what British culture means to you, as someone who studies
Not
British
being
history.
raped on our streets.
I want to know what it means to you.
British history is a very loaded question, right? In terms of, I'm going to answer it, mate. Give me a second, right? In terms of my cultural identity, I think being white for one is quite important to that. Also, our Christian heritage. I think that Christianity is incredibly important.
He's beautiful. I love your dog. I really like your dog. Gorgeous.
Do you want to speak on the microphone?
You Boris dog.
No.
You want a Morris dance?
We'll do a Morris dance for you.
Do you want a movie?
That's a stupid question.
Yeah, I know.
What you guys don't realise is that culture isn't something that exists biologically. Culture is ideas, culture is feelings, and part of the culture of Norwich is
What about
being
Notting
accepting
Hill
place for
Carnival?
people
That's
who
culture.
are
What
escaping
about Notting Hill Carnival?
Your dog doesn't like you, look, he's fucking
Norwich is for everyone, and you are not going to change that.
Not this,
Like
no.
I said,
I'm not talking about Norwich, I'm here to talk about the UK. Let me ask you a question.
it's a relevant part.
If we are to become a minority in our homeland, are you okay with that?
Well,
if we are to become, by 2060, we are going to become a minority of our own homeland. Do you accept that? Are you okay with it? No. That's what I'm here fighting against.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Dickheads.
Mate, if you want to come talk to me over here on the mic, I'm more than happy to. No one's going to attack you or anything like that.
Okay, so
Who's your hero?
one of the people who served under Henry VIII, the black bloody musician. So don't tell me about British values.
We don't
That's fantastic.
I'm
I'm sure he was legal. I'm sure he was legal.
We're not against black people.
Racist.
Why is race? You keep bringing up the race, right?
You are racist. We didn't. You fucking racist. How about racist? We didn't. You just fuck you. With your fucking
Replacement theory.
They are being
How's that about?
It's true.
No, it's not true.
London, Birmingham, we're already minority.
I'm from London. I'm a product of the country.
It's not a theory, it's reality.
We are a minority in 7 towns and cities in Norwich.
7 towns and cities across the UK, we're a minority. Guess what? They're the most crime-ridden. Yes. Yeah, poverty. Right, that's an interesting point. Poverty. So what causes poverty? What culture predominantly lives in poverty? It's also fatherlessness, right? Yes, it's fatherlessness. If you don't have a strong male role model in the house, you're more likely to abuse drugs, kill yourself, end up in prison, rape a woman. Fatherlessness is a massive issue within the black community. 64% of black Americans are fatherless. 64%.
Put the music on.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, we're not.
I'm going to put some music on, then we'll get to action to meeting. Enjoyed that. Where's my friend?
Oh, bless you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's just come on. Journo's going to. Yeah. Had so many name changes.
I know you have, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah. I think it's staying this way though.
Just in case, look. I think the first met you when you were about 3 days.
Yeah, thank you very much. People taking James' hand off and all that.
James.
Yeah. People are going up and taking his hand.
There's a few conflicting bits. Well, no, he's smashed it.
I know.
My politics.
Yeah. You're a little bit more extreme than everyone else, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm gagging to get on the mic, but then probably a few people here probably wouldn't agree.
Nigel Farage kissing Tommy Robinson on the flag.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
You barely fucking see it, can
They don't even like each other.
I'll give it that.
Thank you.
He doesn't support Nigel.
The thing is, they've now gone to chanting. And in order for the UK to thrive, we've got to get into a rhythm of being able to have a debate without anyone getting offended. That's where we've got to be. That's the only way this country is going to continue and thrive as a democracy.
Give him a sign.
I'm going to put some music for it anyway.
Give him the sign.
If anyone wants to come debate me, the stage is yours. You can use the microphone and everything.
I'll go film him with this sign. Guys, people who have known, followed me for a while, you'll know my dad. Where's Dad?
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there Here's Dad. We've got a special sign for Dad to hold. Hold the sign.
Bile. Sorry, guys. I'm in
And the other side as well.
I've been put into sin bin. Not good.
Alright, have fun with your protest. No, you hold it. It's not a protest, it's a notice. Hello, you alright? Long time, you keep well? Yeah.
So whether you want to call Israel an ethno-national state,
Yeah, of course.
I believe the Muslims are just as bad. There are 55 Muslim states.
They know you can't become to reasonable.
Hold it closer to your mouth, mate. We can't hear you.
Whether it's apartheid or not, Muslims do exactly the same thing. They are not free from the accusation of being an apartheid state. Iran was Christian until 1979. 1979.
Okay, did you know that in Norwich at one time there was more French spoken on the streets than English? We didn't suffer, we blossomed and grew because of it. Refugees come here and they're coming on boats and they are not illegal. It is not illegal to seek asylum. It is not illegal to seek asylum. Okay? They are not illegal. Only about 6% of the immigrants come on boats. The rest come paying enormous sums for visas and to the benefit of the government. That's how they come. It is not on boats. And the boat people are often Christian. I've worked with them consistently, and I would say a huge percentage of them are Christians.
Can I ask you, can you respond to that then? So you say the majority of them who come on the boat are Christians, right?
A large proportion.
A large proportion. So what is the predominant country that these legal immigrants come? Well, let's just go with immigrants for now. What's the country that they predominantly come from?
At the moment, Sudan. I think. But it changes all the time because they come because of the wars that we are fueling in their countries. We gain huge amounts of money for this country from selling arms to the countries and selling arms to all sides of the conflict. That's our guilt.
So the majority at the moment isn't actually Sudan, it's Albania. Now Albania is not currently at war, right? Could someone bring this speaker a little bit closer?
I said that changes all the time.
Fair enough, right? But it's not, so that country is not at war. I mean, could you tell me a war that's currently going on to do with Albania?
No, I don't know so much about Albania, but I do know that people don't get asylum here unless they have a claim, and they only wait in the hotels while their claims are checked out. If they don't have backup for their claims, which might be persecution, might be a number of things. I mean, I've seen people come from countries that are not at war, but I've watched and seen them with torture marks on the bottoms of their feet where they've been tortured. And I think people should be able to claim asylum if they're being tortured in their own country or if they're being persecuted.
So I think... Now, I'm not necessarily against that. What I will say is that there have been issues in the UK. I mean, who was the migrant from the Brook Hotel? Sid, who was the migrant from the Brook Hotel who they wouldn't deport to Yemen? What was his name?
Rashid Al-Wali.
So Rashid Al-Wali, I believe, groomed a 14-year-old boy, and they refused to deport him because due to the ECHR, the European Court of Human Rights, the country he would go to is Yemen, and he could be tortured upon his arrival. Now, obviously, this man, when he gets released back onto the streets, there's a massive issue with sex offenders recommitting sex offences, right? So, if he gets released back onto our streets, because we can't deport him because he goes to Yemen and he gets tortured, do you think that's okay that he could potentially go out to commit another sex crime, or should he be deported despite the ECHR ruling?
I would say basically that if people come here and they commit crimes, then that is a reason for them to be deported.
That's a
But I'm not talking, that's a very different thing to somebody coming here who is, being tortured or being persecuted, or in a country where my friend over there has just come back from Iraqi Kurdistan, where the refugees there have been living in tents since 2014. And we say, why do they come here? They've been living in tents since 2014. Nobody cares about them.
You're quite eloquent. You were quite eloquent, but why didn't you let someone else speak?
We're having a debate.
Are you the only one who's able to speak with
I'm the one who
some
can have
sort
the
of
discourse.
argument?
Someone else can have an argument, yes, but I'm not.
Can't anyone else speak? Can't any of these people string an argument together?
It is a choice.
It is a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. Why are you getting involved, mate? We're having a lovely discussion then.
Lovely discussion. You're talking about black people. And you don't.
No,
we're talking about immigration.
We're talking about immigration, not black people.
Why are you still hung up on immigration?
Because people are coming over the country illegally and it's putting our people at risk.
Why didn't you get railed about people like Nigel Farage who are avoiding millions of tax?
I think everyone should get taxed.
I'm working class, but it's not. I'm working
Another
class, but it's not.
UK
Immigrants aren't the problem.
They are. Illegal immigrants are a problem
Yeah,
for this
but
country.
my wife out.
Is she legal?
She's not got settled status. She's not. She's on a work visa.
If she in this country illegally,
but Nigel Farage wants to deport her.
I don't support Nigel Farage. That's the point
What about Tommy Robinson?
I like Tommy Robinson. He's
worse than Farage.
He's not. All blacks get deported.
He's a thug. He's a scumbag.
He's a football lad, yeah.
How can you not?
I can support someone while having different beliefs. But we can differ on beliefs, but still.
Stephen Yaxley Lemon, he's more extreme.
Things that we can agree on that we probably don't agree on other stuff. I think that's fair enough. I think that's human nature.
I'm working. I was born working class. I don't quite,
I am.
get education. But I look at the structural inequalities in our country, and it's not immigrants. It's our health service would crash overnight. Yeah.
I also think that
The problem is, I used to be person.
I think that the British people should be encouraged.
What do you mean? What do you mean by the British people? Do you mean
people born here?
Yeah, so it could be black, it could be Asian, it could be Asian, it could be Chinese.
I think that the British people, especially white people, because that is our when you think Britain, you think white people.
Well, not never. We've had immigration, we've had German, we've had I suppose for me, I'm colourblind. I don't care. I don't care what colour people are.
I don't care what colour.
I think about as the content of stuff as crumbs. I his name there. The black. What's his name? Oh God, his name.
I don't know which one you're thinking about. So.
God. The content. I don't care what. I think about how goodness the person is inside.
To get fucking raped before they get.
Is that if you not think that
If they get raped,
people of this
they
country
stoned the
should be
fucking
encouraged
women
to
to
work
death.
harder,
You fucking idiot.
So there are certain cultures which perpetuate inherent violence. I mean, if you go into India as a lone woman, it's a very risky place to go, isn't it? So I don't agree that there should be no borders. There should be borders. And it's the same reason you have a locked door in your house. You don't have your house open to anyone, right? There's a locked door in your house to keep the occupants inside protected. And it should be the same system in the UK. We should have a vetting process by which we know who we were letting in. Now, in terms of all these people coming over, I mentioned there, Albania is the predominant country at the moment. Albania is not a war, they're economic migrants. They come here for the economic opportunities. But if you flood the UK with thousands and millions of these economic migrants, then what eventually happens is, not only do you dilute the local population, you ruin our infrastructure, you ruin our economy, you ruin our housing market, like this already happened. I can't buy a house. They're not building homes quick enough to accommodate all the illegal immigrants. They're trying to shove migrants. There was a village of 700 people, they tried to put 1,400 migrants in there. One NHS hospital. One hospital for what would eventually become 2,200 people, 2,200 occupants.
Thank you for coming up and actually.
There's a massive concern with doing that. But if anyone else wants to come and have their piece, have a little discussion with me, the floor's open.
ask them if I'll go and get a drink to go in the country and come back, will I be given a hotel?
I'd like to ask you.
Okay, I'm a nurse, and I'd like to ask you what country originally most of the doctors and nurses come from.
So, this is what I talked about earlier today, actually. I believe skilled immigration can have a tangible aspect. As many people may know, America is currently struggling with a...
You just now said that everyone who wasn't born here should be deported. So that means all the dentists and all the doctors and all the nurses should be deported.
Well, before I respond to that part of the point...
Didn't say that!
Before I respond to that part of the point... So, I do believe skilled immigration has a place. In America, they've currently got an engineering shortage. Allegedly, that's why the H-1B visa topic was coming up a lot more. So I do believe skilled immigration does have a place. Those people provide a tangible asset to the UK and are not what I define as illegal immigrants. I was saying earlier that I want all illegal immigrants to be deported, including many immigrants who don't provide anything to the UK after the Tony Blair era, right? Now, skilled immigration, as I said then, does have a massive place. Doctors, nurses, engineers, but that system gets abused. In America, you had people on H-1B visas who were working minimum wage jobs in Taco Bell. In Taco Bell.
You just now said that we've got a huge shortage of dentists. Now, at my dentist at St Stephen's, they all come from Eastern Europe. So then there would be an even bigger shortage of dentists if you said they all had to go home.
Again, skilled immigration, I'm not on about.
But you said everyone has to be deported.
I said all illegal immigrants, hold on. So I said all illegal immigrants, right? In terms of dentists,
They don't listen properly.
You can't get a dentist appointment because not all of them are NHS. That's what was on a, right, did you want to say a few words again?
I'm good. I'm filming.
Protect your kids. It's simple. It's very simple. Growing up are our future. They're the doctors, they're the dentists, they're the farmers, they're the ones that are going to wipe your fucking ass when you can't do it yourself. Protect your fucking kids who are wiping the ass.
About things we don't get to vote for. Well, we do get to vote for our council, and we do get some influence on whether we become a city or sanctuary or not. One thing we've never voted for, never been asked, is being a nuclear target. Do people really think, has anybody here ever consented to having nuclear weapons 40 miles down the road?
I do agree with that on the press a bit. So I would kind of agree with that because, again, it's not true democracy. We kind of have an illusion of democracy in the UK. You mentioned about Sanctuary City, which we do kind of have a voice on. I would heavily disagree with that. In Swansea, the people definitely didn't vote for it, and yet the council leader, Rob Stewart, a lot of people made their voices heard, but the council leader, Rob Stewart, did it behind people's backs anyway. And then he paired us with China, Wuhan City. Pardon? He's not. Why would you say he's a pedophile? What's the proof? Epstein, right. Okay, Epstein Island flight logs. Let's talk about that. Trump.
What's that got to do with this, you dickhead? You stuck your finger up. Fuck off. I'm sick more than my fucking finger up. Why so aggressive? Fuck off.
Scottish. I'm going to go now.
She's Irish,
That's what we call Scottish culture.
She's actually Irish, I think.
Irish, sorry. Irish.
Yeah. James!
Right.
Thank you for watching.
Oh.
Friends, Brian loves you. My next official.
What makes my views racist though, mate? Come on.
Thursday, I'm hoping to join the Green Ladies.
What?
Because I don't support Palestine. Well, yeah, but can I call you anti-Semitic for not supporting Israel?
No, you can't do
Right,
that.
so what you're saying is I'm racist if I don't support Palestine, but you're not anti-Semitic if you don't support Israel. That is a logical, it's a stupid argument. Absolutely stupid argument. Don't call me a racist for my views, debate the topic. Come over here. Oh, I'll be nice to everyone, come on man. Yeah, of course, come on. Hello.
Hello.
So I'm not here to call anyone a racist. It doesn't get anything done. Ultimately, we need to work together. We need some working class solidarity. And you raised the issue of housing and homelessness. Every night here outside the city hall, people gather. They gather for food, they gather for soup. Yes. Let's focus on that. Let's fix that. Do you know how much the money the council has lost, has thrown away, not building houses? This council set up a company called Lion Homes that was supposed to build houses in Mile Cross. The company collapsed the next year. They lost 6 million quid. They can't tell us where it went. Do something about that and we can work together.
Right, okay, so I want to let them give you an applause first. Right, so I do want to talk about that, right? So you've got homeless. I've been here a few times. I've seen the homeless collecting their, because I believe they do soup on the corner here, isn't it?
7:30 every night.
7:30 every night, right? They do soup here for the homeless, right? Now, the thing is, we could put, well, I mean, they proved quite easily they could put all these homeless into hotels and houses. They proved that when years ago they started filling, I think it was about 3-4 years ago, they started filling 3-4-star hotels with illegal immigrants, right? So they proved they could do it all along. Why didn't they? Now, I'm not here to blame illegal immigrants. If I saw an offer of you could go to the UK, you could get all of their money, you could get put in a hotel, you could get free food, I'd take that offer as well, right? Especially if my country that I was coming from was a shithole. So I completely agree with that. However, it's currently the government who is saying, oh yeah, we don't have enough money for the homeless, and putting the illegal immigrants first. Is that fair?
What I would say to that is, let's get a left-wing council, let's get Labour out of power. Everyone who wants to work together to solve these issues on behalf of the working class could put a left-wing government in control of Norwich. We could use every disused brownfield site, every disused commercial and industrial building that exists in this city to build safe homes for everyone. There'd be no fighting at that point.
Okay, so what, like RAF Scrapton, Wethersfield, etc. Former RAF bases which are used to fill up with illegal immigrants, right? Well, let's talk about in Colchester. I believe you've got RAF Wethersfield, where they're going to be putting 700 illegal immigrants into a village that's much smaller, dwarfs it in comparison, right? Near Colchester and Braintree. Is it fair that you are expecting the local population to accept hundreds of unvetted illegal immigrants that we know nothing about? We don't know where they come from, they don't assimilate, they don't speak English. You think that is fair to ask of the local community?
I met a homeless veteran here last week who was queuing for food, who was very triggered by our protest. That's why none of us are wearing high-vis. We don't want to look intimidating, we don't want to look like cops. Why are there homeless veterans queuing for food here in front of City Hall? And what can we do? What can we do about it?
You ignored my question and answered it with another question. I'd like a response.
I think your question was about whether it's just to house people.
No. So my question was, is it fair to ask a local community, of a very small, tiny local community, to take in hundreds of men they don't know where they come from, these men do not speak English and they do not culturally assimilate. Is that fair to ask of the local community?
We don't have many opportunities to decide what gets done. Every now and then you have an election and you have a choice. That's not enough. We should also organise, we should do it ourselves. Ultimately, there should be homes for all. Housing should be a right. The world is in a very difficult situation at the moment. There's no point blaming other people for it who are in bad situations as well.
They're not in bad situations when they're coming out of France. It's just we're putting other people before our own.
I was in the refugee camps in France for about half a year. It's an extremely bad situation. Nobody wants to be there.
Not our problem though, is it? Not our problem.
I'll tell you a worse situation. The worst situation has been a homeless veteran that fought for your country in the UK and been made homeless. Well, they could do something about it. If they start giving £15 billion to illegal immigrants and started using that instead for homeless veterans, none of us would have an issue.
What is this being used for?
Currently it's council, but I've never seen anyone go in there, to be fair. I have no idea. What, so we're meant to give up more of our buildings to house more illegal immigrants? It will never be used for our own homeless. It will never be used for them. I know it should be, but you talk about if you've got a left-wing majority, well, again, Labour's run Wales since 1999. You may be talking about not Labour, but if you go for the Green Party...
you guys are agreeing. You guys are agreeing.
Now, if we were to go for Labour, right, we'd go for who? Green, if anyone's voting for Green. And, well, Where are they going to put their money? They're going to put money into more infrastructure for renewable energy sources that don't work. Let's talk about solar energy, right? Solar energy, they have to spend 2 trillion in order to build up enough batteries to house the entirety of the UK, right? So with solar energy, it's just not doable. Then when it doesn't sun, well, when there's no sun, when the wind doesn't blow, wind turbines don't work, renewable energy doesn't work either, so that's more wasted think I still think they would prioritise, because I've seen a lot of their tweets, they would still prioritise illegal immigration over our own veterans and homeless.
Treat them equally. If at the Green Party conference, we just voted to make the abolition of landlords party policy.
Abolition of land.
The abolition of landlords.
It's the abolition of landlords. If you get a Green controlled council, or if you get some of your people into the council and they voted for that, we could bring that in Norwich. We could have homes for all, and this issue wouldn't exist.
So the abolition of land is basically where the state owns all of the land, right?
The abolition of landlords, or bringing in landlord licensing is the first step, so that landlords can't oppress the people who are staying in the places that they rent.
The byproduct of that is that all landlords sell up their properties, which means that there are no rental properties for anyone. So how do you work that one out?
There aren't enough homes.
No, there are plenty of homes. And if you travel around the country, you see lots of empty ones. You see above shops.
Yes, they should have people inside them.
No, he's alright. I've had a debate before.
They don't, but you're coming into something that's...
No, I want to add something.
I know, Sip, I get one.
Veterans and homelessness and all that.
Yeah, I know, but what he's saying is there's
you finish and then I'll
there's plenty of homes.
Yeah.
No, there are
I'll let them
plenty
speak
of
about that.
homes, but there are plenty of homes. They just aren't available for people like me.
It is, we've just...
No,
we're
listen,
literally having a discussion off mic for a second, they'll be back on.
7 years in the YMCA. I was
I've spent most of my life in a homeless camp. I've just spent the last, I would say...
Sorry, I've got ADHD.
I've spent the last 10 years going to 5,000 Church of England churches in England, which has taken me to over 5,000 different places within this country. You can't ask...
Where's my mic, by the way?
He's got it.
I'm not saying that you're...
What I've seen around the places. Now, I see it all the time. Above towns, above villages, all of these places, above shops are empty. And they should all be housed. They should all... I agree.
We're not saying we disagree.
Lots and lots of places that
it's the government. It's the government.
We should do something about
it's the government's
I agree.
I just wanted to say something about veterans, right? So the only problem that I have
Hold it a bit closer.
Sorry. So the government, I don't agree personally, sorry if I offend anyone by the way, I don't agree with the army. I think that the government do this thing where they promise people good money, good medical services, and a lifetime of support, right? As soon as you go to war, and you become mentally ill or physically ill, they throw you to the side and you end up on the streets, right? So it's the government's fault that these veterans are on the streets, it's not refugees. And what are you doing to feed the veterans on the streets? Because if I remember, it's the left wing that are feeding the veterans every single week on the streets. What, have you done it? Have you fed veterans?
Even better, I housed one.
Okay, well that's a good thing. Have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so how about you set up a charity to help veterans and do something good with your platform? That's a good thing to do with your platform.
Even better, let's unite platform.
Well, I have used my platform to promote veteran charities and raise money for them, so I have done something like that, right? Now, Sid's also housed one.
No, we're not.
Sid's also got one house. So we have, no, I do agree, and what you're saying there about it being the government's fault over refugees, I agree, and I've said many times on the microphone, I'm not blaming the immigrants. If I was offered a deal to come to the UK, get all of this money, get housed, etc., I would take up that offer. I'm in agreement there, and I'm not blaming that on them.
Yeah, so why is it a problem for anyone else to do it? If you were in that situation, you would do it, and you just said that. So why is it not okay for anyone else to come and do it?
People in this country, like it'll be
Because as a British-born citizen, I am fed up with it. And I want us to be put first, not the other way around. I want them to struggle to get a dentist appointment, not me. Do you know what I mean? I want them to struggle to get a home, not me. Yeah, there is no way in my lifetime I'm going to be able to put down a £60,000 down payment to get a mortgage on a home. No one can. This is my point. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm saying there are NGOs, there's the government, that are bringing over all of these men into the UK and making it our problem so that we're fighting with each other rather than ignoring the state. That is something I do agree with. But it doesn't matter. We have got to support them. We have got to.
Would you house a homeless person?
I have. Many, because I was homeless for 7 years. So yes, I have.
Would you again?
Yeah? Well, yeah.
Would you house a homeless person?
I mean, if you want to live in a one-bedroom flat, then...
Watch out.
I'm not lying. One person, the council aren't just going to give me a 2-3 bedroom house and I'm one person. You can't sit there and,
That's absolutely fair.
I can help him. I used to be a mental health worker. I can help you. I can help you get housing. I've helped many people get housing. Well, I can. I've done it.
So I was in Swansea.
But I've done it. I've done it. I've helped people get housing.
Sip, I'll send you the video later, right? I was in Swansea where I interviewed members of the homeless. They would have to be homeless, proven for 3 weeks before getting somewhere to stay for the night. By the morning, they'd be forced out. Migrants do not have to think. They are living in luxury in comparison. It is not fair.
But that's what they told me.
I thought we lived on an island. Immigrants are welcome. Legal ones, yes.
Yeah. Right, I'll put some music on unless anyone has any more words.
Have a dance and a sing. You too,
Listen,
thank you
with this
so much.
music on, if anyone else wants a chance to come and have a discussion, come over.
That was good. We need discussion. Thank you so much for coming over as well. What's your name?
Chris.
I'm Sydney. Lovely to meet you, Chris.
But because I'm in the woods now, I'm in the tent.
Yeah.
I had kids, I was in the hospital with coma, like kidney failure, and I had a stroke. I bleed on the brain and things like that, yeah. And I suffered badly with mental health, and I'm living in the woods in a tent, right? And they're saying, like, years and years ago, if you had a health problem with alcohol, they wouldn't let you be on the street. They'd put you at least, like, you know, a hotel at night, you had to leave in the morning and things like that for a certain amount of time, so they got in the hospital or something. They don't even offer that no more because they took all the cases.
Yeah, and police aren't coming out for mental health crisis.
No, that's what I meant.
Ridiculous. So our own people on the street all the time.
I think the only immigrant that I'm saying is there's a foreign lady down there that's a big issue. Yeah. And there's one from a rich
Sip. Sip, you there, bro?
And they just sit there and you get this one. And I've got a walking stick and they're both on and they're walking along back.
What was it you wanted to be able to ask again?
And then you watch them walk around the corner and take the boat, take their stick away and then get in the car and drive away.
I think that young people.
So they're taking money off us even that way, not just all the other ways. There's another side to it as well.
So left, right and centre, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if he comes over, I'll have a discussion with him.
What's that?
Sorry. Right.
Is she agreeing with us?
Yeah, she's 15.
Have you noticed every time James is winning, they keep doing that, say it loud, say it good?
Yeah, I know. They're terrible for that. Loud! Respectful debate, that's what we need.
Maybe.
Are you a man, Ross? Or a woman?
quite a big crowd of people supporting that.
There's no police today, just liaising. Liaisons. Stop blasting everyone. Oh, she's going over that. James. I might just go take my lefty infantry. I should have made one that says I run sim.
Sarah, get us another look.
Stop exploiting my mother. Is it exploiting you? Every time you get some photos of me, I haven't got any professional photos. Huh? Andrew, he's got his nice camera. I want some photos. Well, I'm hoping Andrew Ward gets some photos of me. I need some high quality photos. No, that's sad. Oh, we're going back to
Fucking hilarious. They've got a sign saying go to hell fascists. Good thing there's no fascists here.
Yeah, I know. well.
Last time I checked, fascists kill the people who they disagree with.
Last time I did, fascists don't agree with dictatorship. We do, we want people's vote. We think the people matter more than the fucking government.
Yeah, and they kill people who speak up against them. That's what fascists do. Who killed Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Who killed Charlie Kirk again? We're the fascists, yeah.
Yeah. How is everyone in the chat? I noticed I got a donation earlier. Thank you so much. James was having another debate, but the music was too loud, so I couldn't film it. Yeah.
Can you do it?
Yeah, I've got loads in, Got it?
Run, run, run! Drink.
Literally since the dawn. Dad's over there sitting in the corner, in the no protesting corner. I pass them to Lee, just say. I'll get them there. Somebody face. Don't you?
Yeah.
So is it yeah. I was going to say, because Louis
Yeah, everyone's left the infiltrator.
yeah, we've all been doing it.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Well, apparently Rose's got the city going to be.
Apparently someone put a third warrant as well. like a white people.
Yeah, that's Louis.
He refused to acknowledge it when he was asked about
He's got a thing on him.
Apparently.
Yeah, what's it called?
Well, they've done it Claire's Norwich, so they're waiting for that, and then Louis and Hope said they'll send it again.
And Claire's Norwich, Louis.
I don't trust it either. But I'm waiting.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
I did ask
telling me that they were doing drugs.
See, things, I think they're in because Hope works for socials. Hope works for social services.
Well, I'm happy to do a shit job.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons I wasn't told about my brother, so...
Yeah, no, I saw...
I still get it.
Yeah, I saw your speech there, so I have to say that was fucking naughty. Yeah, that is.
I've been asked to go to 2 more places. Dartford and... horrible.
It mustn't fucking be easy to say it talk.
Gets easier with people telling just normal people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I saw that video. My mate Jackson organising a fucking protest. And the girl went up there to talk about what was it? Her experience with a non-immigrant grooming her, and they pulled them away from the hospital.
I saw that.
And I
know they call it disgusting, but really...
And I see Jackson fucking going up with his tripod. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I didn't agree that I think he should have had a story and he's based in a debate, not...
I've been posting on his fucking channel and shit, so like... And he's really extremist. He's like anti-Jews or I'm like, mate, I'm on your channel, but if you want to keep me on your channel, mate, you've got to stop my fucking YouTube. Because I wear this for a fucking reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm against it, I'm against it.
War's just for money and shit.
I was against it. At one point, I always agreed with it, because I hate seeing it.
I'm not involved, I don't get involved now. I'm like, okay, but I don't agree with you. And there's other ways to do it.
I was just so happy to see it was over. I was so happy. Yeah, innit? But then they were talking about what they were talking about the dead since the start of the ceasefire. And then Tommy posted that saying it was Hamas, so... Oh yeah, they're going to kill them. They're fucking Muslims. They even, like, how do you get paid? They sound a lot of these fucking I'm saying, but even they don't. In Germany's close, isn't it? Yeah, we're Chapel's getting there. Not after the 25th, though.
I can't wait for it.
I'm so excited. You say you've got to be at work at 3?
I'd wear a stab vest though, everyone else is.
Huh?
I'd wear a stab vest, everyone else is.
I'm wearing shit.
Why you say that? Once I know you're wearing one.
I'm wearing shit. If anyone to come at me with a knife, I'll say, fucking take me.
I think they will. That's the point. That's why people are wearing that.
I'll say, fucking take me, come on in there, cans. I'll give you a good fucking fight.
That's not bravery, that's just stupid, Jake.
Shit.
It's not bravery.
Well, you know what? Whenever someone says a stupid idea for me, yeah, you know what I say? That's stupid.
Yeah. You love the stupid shit.
I will go with no stab vest. That's prove a point. But balls are still. That's good though.
Well, I was like, I don't want to look fat in a stab vest. I'm not going to wear one. But I said, no, you're wearing one.
You know what? Just in case I'm going to buy stab vest.
Two things back. Get like a foldable one if you can. Probably not, but attach it to one of your belts or something.
Yeah, man, that's what I was going to say.
Debate, start debating everyone else. Come on.
I do think there's a no to Trump and then a Palestine flag right there. It's a little bit hypocritical.
I know. Who stopped the war? Who stopped the war? Who's the guy we hate? I don't know, I thought we were doing some more debate.
Do you know what's unconfident?
Oh shit. Well, you live in a rough old area.
Well, yeah, I mean,
you must be the only British person left.
Well, no, I mean, if I keep my mouth shut, they think I'm one of them. So.
Yeah. I was going to say you might all keep it that way. He was sending me voice messages making
Yeah,
tell me to jump
I'm live at the moment.
I know. Jump off a tree and hang myself because I showed you
they don't.
like flashes of my kickboxing belt.
Just don't say my name.
Are you coming to a
Yeah, I'll come to it.
Tell me afterwards because I'm live and I'm trying to keep it away from that. Just because I
send
know
you
that.
everything. I've got voice screenshots and stuff.
Yeah, we'll sort it out in public. That's ridiculous.
yeah, is it very far, the pub?
Well, there's loads of pubs around.
Yeah.
We'll probably go with Spoons.
Norwich was the best place.
Yeah, it's like, there's one there,
Yeah, I
there's
don't
another
know.
one over there, and there's
I don't
loads
know
of
Norwich.
Brixwell.
At one point, I think
The only pub I know is the only pub I know is the
Queen of Iceni.
The
Weatherspoons
yeah.
Glass House.
Yeah, yeah, we got 3 Weatherspoons.
Have you?
Yeah, there's the bell down there. We've got the Queen of Iceni, then we've got
Oh,
the
the
glass
bell
house.
on the corner.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
Weatherspoon.
I used to go.
That explains why it's always so packed.
I know.
With a very old friend, the Glass House.
Yeah.
It's actually an old mate ex.
You've done nothing wrong. Neither do people in China, but they're still surveilled by the state en masse, aren't they? They've got your national insurance. Why do you need digital ID? You've got a social credit system you can link to it. You've only got your carbon footprint on your bank now.
It's one system. What we do so that we can cut crime in this country.
Cut crime. So what you're saying is we should become a mass surveillance state in the name of cutting down crime. Isn't that something that North Korea did, China did, etc.? It's not worth to give up your last bit of freedom.
What freedom are they going to take off you?
What freedom are they going to take? Well, let me. Right.
Oh, this is
So,
You've got a passport, that's ID. How about stop me coming?
So during COVID lockdowns, right, you can. They were trying to say you had to stay in your little zone, right? Now, eventually, what they're going to do is they're going to say, if you go outside of your, so they say they do another lockdown. Say you went into a different zone and you wanted to buy some chips, because I believe in freedom of movement even during a COVID lockdown or whatever. Say you wanted to go and buy some chips.
You're going to kill people with the disease.
So right, so if you went into a different zone, you tried to purchase something, your new digital ID is going to say, oh, you're not allowed to do that.
Didn't we have that on the code of COVID apps? So you're
No,
worried about
no.
you're worried about an ID, national ID.
This is forced.
In case there's a massive global pandemic and they try and restrict movement to stop it spreading.
We had that.
So that's an
It's not about stopping it
global
spreading.
pandemic.
It's not about stopping it spreading. It's about them taking more and more of your freedoms away. Already we're losing the right to protest in the country.
Who are they?
The government.
But what policy is it to take away your freedom?
What policy? Right, so they brought in recently, if you protest more than once in the same area, they can stop you from protesting. And if you do it anyway, they'll arrest you.
Protested here before.
Yeah, I know, it's a new law that's coming in. Section 14, if they can give you a designated protest area, if you don't protest inside that protest area, they'll nick you. Right, section 30.
Have you been arrested for protest?
Jono Jones,
yes.
05. Or just put Sydney Jones, SYD.
I was looking at 2 years in prison. For what? For saying foreign filth in relation to foreign
Well, it's
pedophiles.
200
That
at
is
the moment,
free speech.
100
So you were
now.
being inflammatory about foreign
I have
What's the actual
15
charge?
So they're doing a protest for refugees welcome.
Section
And
4A
we're
of the
countering
Crime and
because that's all
Disorder
they
Act,
do.
1998, which
So
is
we
racially
decided
aggravating offenders in
we're
section
going to
28.
protest against illegal immigration.
What did they say in court?
Yeah.
No, so
There's
it
a lot
was
of
dropped
protests
down,
for the book
fortunately
hotel
for
as
me.
well. I don't know if you know.
No, they
So
charged
the
me with it, yes.
protests in
Oh,
both
it did go to court. It's still going to court. I said, so basically left-wing groups were saying that white people rape as well. I agree with them. I said, yes, white people do rape as well. We've got a massive issue in this country with white people committing rape. If that's the case, why do we need to import more of the same?
We saw the
Foreign
security
filth is not in relation to all migrants.
videos.
I don't believe
A
that.
lot of girls also being followed home with that.
That's the point. How do you know?
There's a lot of protests.
Because at the minute you're saying...
Well, you're not going to accept anyone in.
You're saying you invite them in.
SYD anyway.
No, they're getting detained, then they go straight to a hotel.
They're putting $10.
Yeah, the Conservative Party said they were doing the same. They didn't. They took them. They put them in hotels like Canary Wharf. Bell Hotel happened.
last 2 months has now detained all people coming out, and they're going to be sent back on the 1 in, 1 out.
They sent back 30.
1 in, 1 out. What does that mean?
They sent back 30 out. We've accepted this year already. Thousands.
So, but all the others are detained, waiting to be sent back on the 1 in, 1 out.
No, they're not. 1 in, 1 out.
But laughing isn't about it. That's your argument.
1 in, so yeah, we'll bring in 1 migrant. We'll send 1.
So if you bring in, let's give you an example. Afghanistan, my friend served out there for 10 years. Okay. The only reason he stayed alive is because Afghanistan served as translators and intelligence.
Right, so we should take in millions of Afghans.
Let me finish. So there was a massive uproar in the far right. There would have been 15,000 people who would have been murdered by the Taliban because they supported British troops when we were invading. Yes, we should take those people. I totally believe we
But there's refugees, that's not what I'm on about. I'm on about immigrants.
You said 1 in, 1 out. They're the type of people who come in on the 1 in, 1 out.
Alright, so how many are we going to send down? How many are we going to bring in? Because I bet it's more than 15,000.
Since that war came in, it's 1 in, 1 out. That's what's happening.
We've sent back 27.
Yeah, because we've had thousands. But hang on, we had detained since they came in. Everyone who's coming on the boat has been detained.
Right.
And it's going to be 1 in, 1 out.
So we've taken 30,000. Right, so we sent, hang on, we've taken 30,000.
Since January,
We've taken
30,000.
30,000 since January. We send out 30,000 and
actually
France
more.
sends back 30,000. So we're not doing it.
Hang on. The 30,000 came in from January. Since September, those that have come in have not been put hurt. They've been detained.
I don't care where they live. If there's 1 out and we send back 30,000, they can send us 30,000. We don't
Our people then going to come in boats next year. They're being detained.
I don't care whether they come back in boats or
That's going
not.
to solve the problem, isn't it?
Oh, well,
That's a fair point.
That's going to solve the problem. If people are being detained and sent back, they've done something.
Actually doing their job.
They're going to send back 30,000.
They don't send them. Let's get in boats. They don't send them.
If we send back the 30,000 people who come in, France will send us 30,000. That's
You know why I bet
I don't care if they come in boats or come in
I
planes.
do, because I teach them. I'm teaching children in Kurdistan who were bombed the hell out of by Western forces in Iraq due to Tony Blair. They had problems. I taught them in this, I taught them in leather.
It doesn't
matter what we did at home.
Everyone from Kurdistan,
It's refugees, it's people who've been made orphans by our wars. We bombed them, we bombed Iraq.
Every country is trying to colonise another. Every country is an empire. Spain, Italy, France.
That's not everybody, is it? It's 17.
Yeah, and how many of you
Mate, lovely to meet you anyway. I'll shake your hand.
Yeah, thank you for talking. I appreciate
No, it's cool.
How many
I'll discuss with anyone.
taken? Everyone that you decide that we can.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, thank you. I've got this far to not to bring them around here. Or let them come over here.
Hold on.
I'm gonna head up and get a beer. Should we go for a beer?
Are you not debating anyone else?
No, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Jake!
He's not dead.
They went well, I think.
Huh? I think I went alright. You were
I wish she'd turn her banner around.
Oh, what? Teresa? No.
Yeah.
Not Teresa, sorry, Jane.
Jane.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hi, Teresa.
Hello.
Hello.
No, I haven't got one.
They're jumping there.
Today was meant to be a quiet launch for the British Women First Safety Initiative. Part of our women and children to save them and keep them safe on the streets. But across the way, loud voices that dismiss our calls remind us why we must speak louder, stand firmer, and never back down. These vile, aggressive voices are part of the problem. They silence good people, especially women, who fear being labelled, shamed, or called racist. We simply want safety and truth. That card, that racist card, has been played too long and no longer hold any weight. I am the founder of the British Women First, leading force in the UK's Pink Lady movement. We are different. Our sole mission is to protect all women and children, regardless of postcode or politics. We empower women to lead in their own communities because we know the realities. Women have families and limited time and resources. They can't very often leave the sink and become pink. We are a powerful movement, a peaceful, informative movement, respectful conduct towards the public, dignified behaviour, even in disagreement. We demand our streets are made safe again. We demand our rights as women to be equal to men. We demand that cruel ideologies that seek to suppress women find no home in Britain. This is our stand, this is our voice, this is our revolution. We are the Pink Ladies and we are not backing down. These threats are real and we ask why import ideologies that seek to destroy everything we hold dear. Our culture, our history, our beliefs, our religion, and our women and children. Pink Ladies say, protect all women and all children. We have stood silent for too long, letting men speak for us. And while we love and honour our men, it's time for us to lead. Time for women to rise, not in anger, but in strength. Not with violence, but unity. No one saw us coming, not the government, not the authorities. They thought they could crush our brave men who stood to defend us, but they didn't count on us. The women, the mothers, the daughters, the sisters and the wives. We are the core of the family, the strength behind every good man, the homemakers who now step forward and are the history makers. We will protect the rights of all women and children, now and for generations to come. We stand with all peaceful, patriotic groups. We will not be divided. We will not be splintered. The battlefield is ours to share. So I say to every woman listening, rise, be the part of the right side of history, unite with us and become a pink lady.
No, it's not.
Protect all women, save our kids. 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 Today we are giving away rape alarms and informative leaflets. Anyone, any lady or young girl would like one of these safety initiative packets, please come and see me. Thank you. Protect all women, save our kids. Protect all women, save our kids.
Protect all women, save our kids.
I'm gonna walk around a bit.
Because they're dicks. They're dicks.
Any ladies?
Smoke cigarette smoke.
Would like a safety pack?
We agree.
Hello. We have a food safety initiative packs with rape alarms. Every woman should carry one. Please come over. You can have one free.
No way. You don't.
Yeah, no, this ain't it. This is
Is it? For what?
He had an order, but I know what he meant.
All the young girls getting rape alarms. I'm not going to film it. Oh no! I'm getting ready for it.
I'm so excited.
What in the motherfucking bed?
Oh my god. Fucking guys.
Rape alarm. Anybody else like safety initiative pack?
How bad might it be?
It looks like a publicity.
Protect all women! Save our kids! Protect all women! Save our kids! Protect all women! Save our kids!
Protect
You want
our
slow?
women!
Oh, no, you're
Save
not.
our kids! Protect all women! Save our kids! Protect all women! Save our kids! Protect all women! Save our kids!
I agree with you.
No, I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Save our kids! Protect all women! Save our
I've been on my
kids!
back since I was 16 years old this long.
Save our kids!
protect
Yeah,
our
I was
women.
walking over to
Save our
weekends ago,
kids.
yeah, I got grabbed by fucking security. Yeah. I don't know, I had fucking knuckle dust on me, so I just thought,
That's the fucking
What? What? He's got a big mouth for someone who are walking away.
do you want to type it in?
That's me. Thank you very much. Bless you.
Yeah, they fucking grabbed me. They were like, "Oh, we know who you are." It's like, who am I? They were said my fucking book. They didn't say my name.
I know who you are.
They were like, "Yeah, I know you. You're in the 20s." It's like, no, I'm not. 16. Don't look at it, apparently.
Yeah, they're looking in their 20s. Oh, that's not too bad. They don't have to. Maybe you just put it
Yeah, but this way, I was, there was that old school that I was reading about this.
Shouldn't be kicked out.
I'll make the people that ruin it all.
Preston!
Oh, yeah. I was a part of them, I didn't get involved.
Were you really?
If any young ones want to come and join Turning Point UK, there is a charter that has started in Norwich. So if you are interested in joining Turning Point UK in Norwich, please come have a word with Jakey Boy, the ginger guy there, or myself, and we'll try and get you involved. Turning Point UK will be as big as Turning Point USA. Big up Charlie Kirk, and if anyone is interested in joining us, I'm going to speak to Jack Ross, but we're hoping to set up some Change My Mind debates at the University of East Anglia. And if any of you lefties want to come and have a conversation with me there, I'll put it out very publicly. So I'll see you all there.
Big up Turning Point!
Oh, to Charlie Kirk.
Yeah. And then fucking, Charlie Kirk
What should our first debate be? I think it should be there are only two genders. That settles it. Our first debate will be there are only two genders. Sip, you've got to go. Come on, you've got to debate me on there. I'll send you over the details. I'll have a debate.
Oh my god. That's one of my sister's exes.
And we'll talk about gender neutral toilets, yeah? I look forward to this. I'll see you all next month.
Oh. We'll see.
Hello.
I'm going to do there are only two genders.
What are you doing? You saying the same?
Yeah, thanks, mate. What's your name? James, bro. James.
I love your hair. Your hair is great. Alright, I'll end the stream here, guys, because I think we're going to leave in a second. But thank you all very much for watching. I'll be live streaming the Change My Minds. I'll be live streaming any events. I'll be live on Keir Starmer's a wanker. Yes, we agree. Keir Starmer's a wanker. Yeah, I'll be live soon. Bye bye, guys.